Welcome aboard our mini-tour to the Hawaiian Islands. As we arrive at the island of Oahu, we will be landing at Honolulu, the capital city. The mean temperature, fluctuating from 71 degrees in winter to 78 degrees in summer, indicates a perpetual spring climate. There are no seasons in Hawaii. After arriving in the islands, you may want to rent one of these jeeps to see the various points of interest. Pearl Harbor, America's great naval stronghold of defense, which was sound asleep one memorable Sunday morning in 1941, may be visited with its tragic reminders of that day of infamy. The sunken battleship Arizona, with 1,102 sailors entombed in its watery bulk. The USS Utah with 58. These are sobering sights. Founded in 1889 by Charles R. Bishop as a memorial to his wife, the Bishop Museum began as a repository for royal possessions of this last direct descendant of Kamehameha the Great. Within its forbidding stone walls are enough treasures to make your eyes bulge, a marvelous visual recreation of how the ancient Hawaiians lived, dressed, and worshipped. Relics of the darker side of ancient Hawaiian life include this hideous idol of carved wood, a symbol devoted to human sacrifice. The Aloha Tower is 184 feet high and is a symbol in downtown Honolulu. From it, you can enjoy the view of Honolulu and the harbor. A landmark of downtown Honolulu, the Kamehameha statue, is a focal point of Hawaii's Civic Center. Larger than life size, it is a heroic idealization of Kamehameha the Great, conqueror of the islands, Napoleon of the Pacific. Iolani Palace, the only royal palace on American soil, is the seat of the Hawaii State Legislature. The Senate meets in what was once the royal dining room, the House of Representatives in the throne room. Punch Bowl, in whose green grassy crater are 17,000 graves of Hawaii's sons of all races who gave their lives for America in World War II and the Korean police action. Below Punch Bowl is downtown Honolulu, then Waikiki and Diamond Head. As you approach the Pali Pass, the scenery takes on the aspects of a virgin rainforest, with vine-draped trees crowding together, thick as a jungle. The Pali gives you a glorious view of windward Oahu, with its towering cliffs some 1,000 feet above the valley below. Historically, the Pali was the setting for the climax of Kamehameha the Great's invasion of Oahu in 1795. 1,000 skeletons lay bleaching in the sun at the base of the Pali. The famous restaurateur, Don Beachcomber, has the idea of organizing a marketplace for the display and sale of arts, crafts, and other wares from the entire Pacific area. Completed in 1957, there are some 24 shops and 4 restaurants in a 3-acre tract. Did you ever see a radio broadcasting station in a banyan tree? There is always something going on in the international marketplace, from dawn's early light toward late evening. An amusing and diverting place, even though you may find the atmosphere synthetic. No trip to Hawaii would be complete without seeing the Kodak Hawaii Hula Show. Waikiki Beach is a favorite spot for tourists and surfers alike, having a beautiful view of Diamond Head in the background. Sunbathers line the beach at Waikiki as far as the eye can see. A bird's eye view of the Waikiki Beach resort area. One of the most ideal of tropical beaches is Aniwama Bay with its white sand, palm trees, and transparent turquoise water in a volcanic crater at the base of Coco Head. Maintained as a public park, the splendid cove is ideal for swimming, skin diving, and picnicking. The view of this jewel-like bay is a glimpse of paradise. Blowhole is a natural lava tube in the rugged lava coastline. The action of the waves sometimes forces the water up through this lava tube with resulting geyser-like effects. Sacred Falls is a tough 1-mile hike up a rough mountain ravine. It's a hot little walk, but the reward at the end is an unequaled view of Oahu's beauty. The Sacred Falls plunge 87 feet from the cliff into the gorge, forming a beautiful mountain pool. The ravine is only 50 feet wide here. If you look close at the center rock formation, you can see a lion crouching. The largest Mormon temple west of Utah, it was built in 1919 by Samuel Woolley. A square white building whose simple square lines suggest the massive horizontal silhouette of Egyptian temples. The Mormon temple has been likened to the Taj Mahal, to which it bears no resemblance whatsoever. Pineapple fields are everywhere in Hawaii. Sugar cane grows in abundance alongside the pineapple fields in the background. Sugar cane is burned prior to harvest to leave just the stalk. Makaha is famous for its international surfboard meets. Here the surf may get as high as 20 to 30 feet or more. Waianae Baptist Church is one of the many churches on the island of Oahu. This is the one I attended while stationed at Barbers Point. A plantation home shrouded in royal palms now serves as Sunday school classrooms. Coconut trees can be seen most anywhere. Can you see the coconuts on the tree? One of the many varieties of flowers used in making Hawaiian leis. The bird of paradise, one of the many varieties of flowers that grow in the islands. Orchids grow easily and abundantly, and their beauty is unsurpassed. Their colors are as varied as the rainbow. As we travel on to the island of Maui, we arrive at the base of Haleakala, an inactive volcano, the largest in the world. Halfway up the mountain, we can see the vastness of the valley below. Haleakala is famous for its cloud effects, especially those at sunrise and sunset. Being over 10,000 feet high, I think you can see why. Haleakala's last volcanic outburst occurred 2 centuries ago. All of Manhattan Island could be deposited within the crater's 21-mile circumference, and the tallest of skyscrapers would not rise above its rim. Arriving on the island of Hawaii, or the Big Island, as it is sometimes called, we stop at Kailua, which is an active volcano. This is part of Kailua Iki, which erupted in the early 60s and sent spectacular fountains 1,900 feet into the air. This is a large cinder cone from an eruption in the 60s. Halemaumau, main vent of Kilauea volcano, contained a molten lava lake much of the time for 100 years. It last overflowed in 1921. In 1924, explosive steam vents deepened the pit to 1,300 feet, doubled its diameter, and ended lava lake activity. Volcanic activity can change the shape of Halemaumau, either rising its floor with new lava or lowering it by collapse. It was raised to its present level of 535 feet by the most recent eruption of July 1961. For 6 days, a fountain of lava played from a vent at the base of the small cone to your left, liberating 17,300,000 cubic yards of lava. Black Sands Beach is a very picturesque against the white surf. When the volcano erupted, as the hot lava would hit the cold water, it would explode into very small particles, and over the years it has created this picturesque shoreline. The rainbow reminds us of the abundant rainfall in the islands and the promise God gave us that He would not destroy mankind again with a flood. What better way to end a tour of Hawaii than with a beautiful sunset? I do hope you have enjoyed our mini tour to the Hawaiian Islands.